Hey, so today we're going to make stroganoff, but I want to give you some money-saving tips to start with. I buy my meat at Walmart, and so they put these big save signs on them. So even if you're just going in there to pick up like bread or ice cream or something, walk past the meat department, watch and see if they have any of these tags. Because you either want to bring it home and cook it, but 99% of the time I bring it home, I package it in a freezer bag, and I put it in the freezer. But it's a great way to save money. I mean, sometimes it's not very much, like this one's 89 cents. But, you know, it's anytime you can save money. So I go ahead and buy stew meat for my stroganoff. And when I was raised, when mom taught me how to make stroganoff, she used she used top round. But I find that I just go ahead and get stew meat. And then you're going to want to cut it into like bite-sized pieces. And so I go ahead, and the stew meat, most of the time, it's the fat's cleared off. There's not much fat on it, so you don't have to trim it off. And then the little bit of fat that there is there, you sometimes like want to keep it. So you can get some fat in a little bit of oil in your pan. But usually they're usually just very little cutting on these, little one maybe in half. Okay, so once you've got your meat all cut up for your stroganoff, then you want to go ahead and put it on your oven, on your stove. And I'm going to add, because this is really lean, I'm going to add some avocado oil. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and season it. So season it to your liking. I'm a garlic onion fan. And I went ahead and started some water boiling for my pasta. And then you can go ahead and add a little Worcestershire to this. It's going to make your sauce look a little nicer color. You can add Merlot sauce. You can add, I wouldn't add A1 because it might make it a little too strong, and you don't have to add anything. It'll come out just like this. If you're enjoying this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I have a lot of cooking videos, and share them with all your friends. We try to make easy comfort food and stress-free. You've been working all day long. You don't want to come home and stress to cook dinner. You want to make it that relaxing, good opportunity for you. My pasta water got ready a little bit faster for me, but that's okay. And you want to put go ahead and you can put salt in your water or not put salt in your water. I usually don't, but you want to put a little oil, and you can use whatever kind of oil you want. And you want to put that in before you put your pasta. You can put it in when you first start your water, and you can salt it. And I'm going to go ahead and salt it a little bit. And then when you put your pasta in the water, the oil is going to coat each one of these noodles as it goes in, so it will help it not stick. Now, if you're going to make spaghetti and you want it to stick to the spaghetti sauce, you don't want to do that. But I usually have some leftover pasta, and this way it won't stick all together. It'll be nice for later. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the same spatula that I'm stirring my meat with. I'm going to go ahead and stir that up a little bit. And I don't want to turn my meat up too high because I want some of this liquid in here to help make my sauce with. So when your meat starts to look done, so you can see that this has a little bit of red to it, but remember it's going to keep cooking a little bit. You can always just kind of steal a little piece out of here. And if it's nice and tender like you like, then you're going to go ahead and push your meat to one side and your sauce kind of to the other side. And we're going to go ahead and put in cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So whether your can has a pull top on it or it has the old-fashioned kind that you take off with a can opener, you want to always put your lid inside it and then squeeze it a little bit, and that'll keep that lid from coming out. So if you're accidentally, you know, you go to tie the bag, you grab it from the bottom of the can, the bottom of the bag or something, you're not going to cut yourself with that edge on the can. So we're just going to go ahead and blend this cream of mushroom soup in here. So we've got that nice rich brown color. Part of that came from the meat, but some of it came from that Worcestershire sauce that we added. And you don't want to have this too high, because you don't want all that sauce. You want that sauce to stay a sauce, but you do want it to also blend. So we're going to turn it down just a little bit here. And we're going to let that sit just a little bit longer because I don't want to add the sour cream until just moments before it's ready to serve. And we've got to wait here on the pasta a little bit. Okay, the pasta's just about done. So we're going to go ahead and add sour cream. I'll usually use, I guess, about 8 ounces, about a cup. Okay, I'm going to finish using this container of sour cream, which is close to a cup. It might have just a little bit under. And we want to go ahead and blend it in. And so you can see why you need a little bit of, you can put in a little brown gravy dry mix, some beef broth mix, or I use a little bit of Worcestershire. You could use a little tiny bit of A1, but just a little if you wanted to use that. Something just to keep that brown color, because the cream of mushroom soup is pretty white, and then of course your sour cream is really white. So this is done. We like ours saucy. If you don't like it as saucy, turn the temperature up a little bit and thin out your sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and drain my pasta. And you can serve this with your pasta a la carte and let everybody put your own sauce on. I'm going to go ahead and turn all this off here. I'm going to pour my pasta right in that saucepan. If you're going to be serving your pasta separately, not only do you want to strain it, you want to put it back in your pan and just put it on the stove just for a little bit. And that will take out the last little bit. Wrong burner. It'll take out that last little bit of any water that you didn't get, particularly if you're using macaroni or shell, something that has a little opening to it that it can capture something. So I'm going to go ahead and add this in because Charles and I like it that way. Sorry about that. I hit the pan without the pot holder, so I jerked on you. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold this in. And there's one dish, super, super easy lasagna. So it's kind of one of those things that you can make leftovers out of. And so let's see how it tastes. So let's go ahead and see how this is. My mother used to take an hour plus to make this stroganoff, and I think this is as good or better than Mom made. Okay? You want to taste, Charles?
Sure. Tangy from the sour cream, creamy, cream of mushroom soup, meaty, pasta-y. What else can you ask for? It's great.
Super simple.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me for an easy to prepare meal. Hope you have many easy to prepare meals in your future. Thanks a lot.